Here we have an amphitheater that we need to build a topography around. So once you have all this hardscape stuff, everything that has like a very specific like elevation, that's what you need to do first, and then you can patch the topography up around it. But you have to do it kind of a special way. You can't just draw in, like, say this is what I want my patch surface to be like, but I draw this around every terrace. If you try to patch this, it'll still kind of like think of this as just one surface, and it'll just try to interpolate through this crack here. And the bottom surface is always going to like curve upwards, and it's never going to like match perfectly. The top surface is going to curve downwards. So what you really need to do is have an individual surface for every level like that. To start, I would also draw in like a boundary. So if I have like a very solid slope here, I would draw that in first and then patch up next to that. So I have my contours here. I'll just kind of use those as a guide, but I don't follow them exactly. So I'm gonna insert some control points just so that I can like approximate it a little better. So I want this to be a little flatter up top, so let me just move that to be more vertical. So like a little flat portion up there, and then I'll move this down to that level, and this down to that level. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a little higher up here, but I think this is what we want to do. Oh, I can delete that one actually. Okay, so next what I'll do is I'll rebuild the line, and I'll make sure the degree is on 3, so it'll turn this into like more of a spline. It'll curve all the edges like that. And that's about what I want. So now I need to patch this square right here. And I will do that with the normal patch command, but if I select this line, it'll select this entire edge of this curve, so I need to split this edge and also this edge down here. So I'll do split edge. And I'll split this right there, and I'll split this one right there. Okay, and I can do patch, and then I'll select all of these, and when you select the surface edge instead of a curve, you can see these lines are pointing the direction of the curve. I've been using those a lot recently because when you use those and also have adjust tangency selected, it'll automatically try to match the direction of the adjacent surfaces and like keep them tangent to each other, so it'll flow a lot more seamless. Okay, so now we can make the surfaces. I'll try to make this one first. So these walls are curved, which adds a little bit more complexity. So I would start by just duplicating this edge right here, the DupEdge, and then I could take one of these and drop it down to as far as I want. That's probably good. And then I'll just connect that with that, and then I can join these two. And then I'll do the same for this one. Duplicate this edge, and I can break it so it's just this curve right here. And I'll raise this up a little bit. Duplicate this edge. Oops. And then I'll drag this curve down a little bit. And I'll just kind of eyeball the angle that I want it to follow. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and then I can join these. All right. Actually, let me split this up again. I'm just gonna do this one patch surface on this terrace right here. So I'll draw a line from this to here, maybe. Looks a little weird. I think this actually I need lower. Okay, that's all right. Let me rebuild this to make it flow a bit better. I'll do 4 control points, and I can move this a little higher. So it kind of like plateaus here, then slowly slopes down. And I'll move this a little lower. Okay. Let's try that. I need to split this edge right here. And now let's try patch. Make sure to select the surface edges instead of just the curves. Okay. Damn it! Alright, let's see, where do you think I went wrong? Oh, maybe I didn't split this edge. Yeah, that was it. That's what it was. Okay. Let me do patch again. Surface edge. Okay. And usually 18 is enough for around here. Sometimes I'll go up to like 24, but I'll try not to make it like too big, because just it'll bog down the model. All right, so that worked pretty good. All the surfaces are seamless, and then you can just kind of work your way up the slope doing the same things.